Hey there, YouTube, and welcome back to Pokemon Randomizers with Tristan, myself, and AJ. And today, we're going to start off with a little bit of platinum music to get in the mood, but we've got tier lists to go over. I figured I'd go over mine now, that way I have some proper background music behind me, as well as I don't think that my video did very well. Or as well as I think it should have, not views-wise, but just quality-wise. So, we're going to start with my tier list, and then we're going to move on to AJ's, and then Tristan's. We're just going to do a little bit of a summary, probably focus a little bit more on the top tiers, and then we'll get a little bit more summarized lower on. So starting with me, first off, we have Mewtwo and Butterfree up top, because Mewtwo is my all-time favorite Pokemon, and Butterfree has become quite a good favorite due to my own branding. Butters TG, Butterfree, it just makes sense. After that, we have my son, Executor. My son, due to Alolan Executor and just how awesome that is, and it transcended on to Cantonian Executor as well. Crobat, I have, in almost every vanilla Pokemon playthrough, gotten a Zubat with the intention of evolving it to Crobat, so I figured it goes up here. Feraligatr is a beast in style and name, and in Pokemon Colosseum has certainly helped me a lot. Scizor is also just really cool. Not helped me through Pokemon Colosseum. Its placement up here is more so due to its absolute clutch ability in Smash Bros. Pokeball item. We have Lantern up here, who hits all my marks for just a really good Pokemon. It's happy, it's blue, it's yellow, it's a water type, it's an electric type. It's got a really good ability in Volt Absorb, so it's definitely usable. I just have no notes. We have Walrein, because Walrein's just awesome. It's Jamie Heineman. We have Giraffrig, Hitmontop, Alakazam, Diddle-Diddle-Diddle, Whoop, Yanmega, who's really cool and I need to use him more often. Porygon-Z, who helped me through, I want to say, my first Pokemon Diamond playthrough. Dialga, who is also just really cool. I've only got 2 Megas in my S tier. Or not 2 Mega, 2 Legendaries in my S tier. We have Kingdra, who I also want to use more often. I just wish its stats were that much better, or its move pool. I forget what it's weak in. Exploud is pretty cool. Like it a lot. Aggron is up there. My tier list is I have to have one, which means that in every playthrough, at least one of these guys is going to end up on my team for the Elite Four Hall of Fame. We have Alolan Executor and Flamigo as honorable mentions, because this tier list only goes through Generation 4. So, technically I can't rank these guys. But this is where they will rank in the future. I got mad respect, and I'll often, catch one a lot. For, the People's Moth, All-Terrain Venomoth, Bird Jesus, fucking God himself. We got Groudon and Rayquaza, that's my favorite Gen 3 legendaries. Electivire is just really cool. I like Charmeleon more than Charizard or Charmander. This is mostly split up. You got Twitch Plays Pokemon, a bunch of personals, and then at Metapod, actually no, Metapod's still personal because it's for Matt Bragg. At Pikachu, we start heading into the anime appearances. Well, we start with Pikachu and then followed by Meowth and Team Rocket appearances because, Team Rocket just outdoes it with Pokemon. Drifloon's up here because it's my first. It should be in the personal areas, but it's the first Pokemon I remember getting that was like day specific. So that's a pretty solid memory for me. I gotta love Abracadabra Alakazam. Wailord Camerupt. And then starting with Jolteon, we get into the Pokemon XD and Colosseum areas. So we have Jolteon for XD, Mirrorbees, Ludicolo, Shadow Lugia, Colosseum starters, the Colosseum beasts that I like. Entei's down here. I like him. I respect him. But the blue and yellow electric and water types, you know, that's just me. We end it with Bonsai, who's in Pokemon XD. Not catchable, but formative memories for sure. We get some more personal stuff. And starting with Chatot here, we get into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, ending with Azurill. So we have Chatot and Guildmaster Wigglytuff and his mentor before him. We have Xatu from Red Rescue Team, Blue Rescue Team. Whiscash from the same games. The Lake Pixie Trio, whatever you want to call them. Let's see. And then we get to the anime further down, starting with Diglett. Got some Pokemon cries. Oh, also here's Electric type Arceus. Because, you know, gotta have mad respect for God. We got Diglett Dig, Trio. Ash's Snorlax, Trico, Muck, Bayleaf, Cookie, Gliscor, Swellow, Torkoal, Heracross, Floatzel, Turtwig, Chimchar, Chikorita, Cookie, Phanpy, Corphish, Primate, and Ash has a lot of Pokemon. Then we get into Brock's Lotad and Ludicolo, his Croagunk Fortress, and ending with his Vulpix. That wasn't technically his, but he carried it a long way. Missy's Pokemon, she only has 2 up here. Dugong's up here for its cry, Psyduck's up here because it's a bro. Just absolute Chad. We have Pokemon from May, her 2 contest rivals. Her Beautifly, her Skitty, her Blaziken and Munchlax. And we have Dawn. You'll notice I gave Dawn Weasel, and then gave Ash Floatzel, and I gave Ash Apom lower down, and gave Dawn Ambipom. And then we have Destiny Deoxys right here. And then for some more miscellaneous ones, we got Smallant Wooper, Tom Fox, Quagsire, Pikachu for just the absolute respect I have to put on it for the Pokemon Company itself. Don't fuck with Shuckle. There's no laws against the Pokemon Batman. Thanks, Obama Snow. Pokemon Showdowns, randoms with Flying type, Levitate, Rotom, holding the air balloon. More Smash at representation for Scizor, Porygon 2, Electrode, and, of course, Goldeen. As we get further down, more of my list just kind of revolves around... Yeah, I'd catch one of these if I see it, and I respect the hell out of... I certainly respect them. I'm not going to, try to trash talk... I might try to trash talk, some of them. But mostly, I'll be like, yeah, no, they serve a role. I respect the role, but I don't have to respect the Pokemon itself. Like the baby Pokemon. Absolutely understand why they were made, and I agree with it and respect it. One Pokemon has to be the absolute worst stats-wise, so I can't be too upset. Now, if I was like given one as a starter, then I'd be a little bit upset. I've got 4 unknown, BMX, exclamation point. Apparently I'm really into bike sports. That's a thing, apparently. I also respect Spinda's quirk of being just infinite possibilities. These are Pokemon that I would catch if like it's favorable. Like if I'm battling like a Cresselia and I put it to sleep or I freeze it, I'll be like, okay, I'll start, try to throw a Pokeball at it. I mean, it's a Cresselia. Not really gonna say no, but I'm not really gonna go out of my way for Cresselia. Did I put Darkrai up here? Or did I put Darkrai up here? Shit, where did I put Darkrai? There it is. Let's see. The Shinx line. They're disappointing. You know, they're physical attackers with electric only stab. So the best it can really hope for is like Thunder Fang in Gen 4, and it learns that really late, so it's using Spark up until like level 40. So it's just other Pokemon I might want to defend being low tiered. Not really. Fight me if you want. I don't care. Here are Pokemon that I just don't want in any of my playthroughs because they're either too weak to actually use, or I just don't like the look of them. Like, I'll catch one Zubat for Crobat, but after that, I'm just like running from all of them. I'm not a fan of the Jump Bluff and Skip Bloom because Jump Bluff's just really too weak for me to use. And then I just don't like the look of either Magmortar or Palkia. It's not even the dick thing for Palkia where its shoulder and head look like a ball sack and shaft. It's just, I don't like it. And then below that, we have Pokemon that I don't want to think about. Gloom is absolutely my least favorite Pokemon. And it's also my first shiny Pokemon, which kind of just like twists the knife. And then Cherubi is so goddamn hard to get for that one Legendary Arceus side quest. I just don't want to think about it. And Parasect would be down here, but I do have to respect its utility, as well as it helps me vastly in a Pokemon Heart Gold run, vanilla. So it's earned my respect. Why did I put Arceus in True Disappointment again? Oh yeah, here are Pokemon that are just like absolutely true disappointments. Sunflora really should be stronger or have an evolution. Mothim and Combee, male Combee are just, hey, what if men were bad? Cherim, I don't like that its ability is, hey, what if I just changed my form, but only during sunny day or drought? And you can't really stumble upon this naturally. You will have to take up a move slot or team slot in order to actually use me. And I don't like that. Manaphy and Arceus are down here because how you obtain them is so god-awful. Manaphy would not be down here if it wasn't for the fact that only one copy of Pokemon Ranger, or there's only one Manaphy per copy of Pokemon Ranger, without seriously getting into it. Luxray, again, should be a special attacker or have like another physical stab. Sneasel for generations 2 and 3 was a physical attacker whose types were special. So it wasn't even like, oh, you just put Crunch on Sneasel. No, it was, you're building, no matter what stab you use, you're building off a terrible physical attack or a terrible special attack. And then same with Flareon. So these three are all basically the same. This one should just be stronger. These guys should have something else going for them. I mean, guys, this should also be stronger. These three should be more accessible. And Ledion is just like the true disappointment. Here's all the unknowns and Arceuses that I did not rank. And here's all the post-Gen 4 forms that I did not rank. And you're probably not going to like where I put most of them. Or you will like it. You know, who's to say? So that's my tier list. Let's go ahead and hear from AJ and hear him defend his choices and whatnot.
Well, obviously, my absolute favorite one of all time has to be Steel. Used to be another until I first got into that shoal cave and found one and see the rolling animation, and it just won me over. Instant love at first sight. Had to have it. I don't care, even in a randomizer, I will have one. Also because,
I'm going to turn your
I do
volume down
remember
just
you
a tad.
Alright.
You're at 200 now. Keep talking.
I remember that was one of the best parts about Gale of Darkness is that you get a Spheal super early on, and I honestly I either just kicked the evolution to the side or to the box and just kept the Spheal as my ace. Walrein in Gale of Darkness was an absolute monster.
Understandable.
Could take anything and dish it back just as hard, even with shadows. Gibble is in the same vein as Spheal, where it's just adorable. It's just all mouth. I still remember stumbling upon the cave and just finding it. I didn't even know it would turn into Garchomp at that point. I didn't know it was about the pseudo-legendary stuff. Even better in 3D, where it just waddles about.
Yeah.
It, along with Spheal, I would keep it at level 100, but keep it as a Gibble. I would take it with me to the end. Obviously, Celio starts off probably my favorite trend of the middle evolution, possibly being one of my favorites of the entire series. You see a few of it throughout the tier list, but it's probably like the first one that started off the trend. Walrein is just Walrein. Arcanine, as I forgot in a previous video, was my first favorite Pokemon of all time. Giant, fiery tiger dog.
Yeah.
For a 10-year-old kid, that is the coolest thing ever. Even better when you watch the anime and everyone just rides it all over the place.
And it's a nice little dancing feet extreme speed.
Yep. It is possibly a young kid's favorite type of beast. Swampert, possibly consistently the most chosen starter Pokemon I've ever used in every game. Even better with a buff Mega. And it's just good. I like it all around. I like its design, I like its Pokedex entries. It just serves me well.
It's got good stats.
And its only real weakness, it can take care of no problem.
Yep. Slap Ice Beam on that motherfucker.
Oh, even though it was a worse move, I still remember hours trying to build up enough points to teach it Ice Punch. I know Ice Beam was literally the better move, but the idea of just frozen punching something, an 11-year-old me just wanted that so bad. Garchomp is probably my favorite pseudo-legendary of all time. Fucking Land Shark. And I love how they actually stuck with the Hammerhead Shark theme instead of making it a smooth head.
Yeah.
It's powerful. I remember getting it early on. I remember using it before I even knew it was a legendary and just curb stomping everything once it evolved.
I mean,
I wish it had a better shiny.
Yeah. Now, granted, not knowing that it's a pseudo legendary doesn't really change the fact that it's, gonna stomp, but.
And the fact that it's two of my favorite typings of all time, all in one.
Yeah. If AJ were a gym leader, he'd be a ground type gym leader.
Shelgon follows the same deal as Spheal. I guess I just like round Pokemon. I just like the look of it better than its previous and Max Evo.
Yeah.
Because, cringely enough, I used to do Pokemon fanfiction and fan comics. and he was probably consistently one of my favorites to use as like a main character ace.
Hey, if you
Strong enough,
find any of these, speaking to the YouTube audience right now, put them in the subreddit.
I will guarantee you never find it. I will bury it. But yeah, I like the idea of a technically newbie trainer having a middle Evo that's technically new enough where it can still learn, but strong enough that it can take down rookies.
Yeah.
Shogun was one of them. And then there's Giratina. It's the six-legged Giratina that I like the most.
Mm.
And, you know, it's probably like the only... Well, it was the first legendary that came out to me as a legendary, even though I had Emerald and I had Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. Platinum made Giratina the boss. It had the whole build-up, it had the funny animation.
Yeah, that's true.
One of my favorite typings. I just like the six-legged dinosaur mode more than the worm.
Yeah, I was also a big fan of it in Wayward Cave, because that's when me and my brother found it in Diamond and Pearl. I just like the puzzle.
I used to like redraw the scene of it holding the Shaman, but with different Pokemon, and just making them asleep. Then there's my favorite of the Hoenn trio, Kyogre. I like the whale. I like Team Aqua. I am a guy of the sea.
Makes
Water
sense.
types for all. Even though it terrifies the hell out of me. I just like Big Whale. That and Gale of Darkness, the Kyogre ship. Speedboat.
Yeah.
Some. Then there's Feraligatr. I didn't grow up playing the Johto games, so my like for Feraligatr is because of Colosseum. Crocodile was always my favorite pick, because I like just spamming Surf in double battles everywhere.
Yeah, Gen 3 Surf is pretty busted.
Yep.
You guys gotta remember that. Gen 4 Surf hits you too.
I just like it.
Yeah.
I played it less than Blastoise. I like it more than Blastoise. Which says a lot because I love turtles. But I love Gators more. Lugia, obviously, Pokemon 2000 was probably my favorite Pokemon movie of all time.
That makes sense.
It did what the games could never do. Show the birds in a super strong light.
Yeah.
They proved they were legendaries.
Yeah.
And Lugia was the GOAT.
It's a bird, actually.
I still to this day don't know what the tornado thing was. I don't think that was actually any real move.
No, I mean, Lugia was made before the Gen 2 games, and even then, Lugia's design was not based on anything in Pokemon. It was a completely original design that Game Freak then took for the Gen 2 games.
I know it's got Aeroblast, but I'm mad they didn't give it a physical variant for that tornado move.
Yeah, a better Twister, a better Whirlpool.
But it did ace it up with that Hyper Beam, taking out 2 legendaries and splitting an island in half.
Yeah.
Then there's Entei. It's just my favorite of the 3 dogs. Or 3 beasts. I don't keep saying dog, god damn it.
People have said dogs for many years.
And they have cursed me with it.
Yeah.
But obviously, Pokemon 3, even though it technically wasn't an actual Entei, I like to think that's actually how it would act. Just like being a tempered volcanic power, even though it probably has like the most chaotic type. Besides lightning.
He was Papa.
He was Papa. Then Gardevoir. No, it's not for the reasons you might think.
The porn. It's not for the porn.
Gardevoir was the first legitimate psychic type I had and enjoyed using, because I never could get Alakazam, because that required trading, which I did not have access to.
Yeah.
Didn't have friends. We know.
Fuck you. But honestly, it just outshone the other psychic types you could get. I like Hypno, but Gardevoir beats Hypno.
Yeah.
I like Executor. I like Gardevoir more.
That's fair.
And it's because you can get it so early on.
Yeah.
It's easier to feel a connection with it.
Yeah. And you can get Kadabra before the second gym in Gen 1, but you can get Gardevoir before the first gym in Gen 3.
Yep. And that is if you didn't have to deal with the goddamn teleportation spamming.
Yeah.
Even if getting Ralts to learn its first attack move sucked.
Yeah. I do appreciate the Gardevoir and Alakazam line differences, where it's similar enough where you're like, okay, obviously this is like a callback to that, or it's like thematically this. But it's different enough where Ralts can learn an attack move by leveling up, but you're still going to have to switch train it, and you don't have to trade for the final evolution.
Yep. Then Latios it's my favorite between the two, but not by much. Only because I had a much easier time finding it than Latios ever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting that TV broadcast, flying somewhere, going into whatever, and it'd just be right there. It took me multiple tries to catch it, but it was always right there. Then there's the wall.
Dude's awesome.
Aggron. Every single Emerald playthrough, I always had an Aggron.
You are Steven Stone.
No, I'm not.
Steven's awesome. Steven's cool.
But I'm not him. That and Aeron was probably the first shiny I ever got and didn't notice.
Yeah.
So, every time I see any of the Aggron line, I just feel compelled to do it. I just wish he had a way to get rid of that secondary typing.
He does. In Gen 6 and 7.
But, bad typing aside, I just like having it.
Yeah.
Flygon, it's Flygon. It's just great.
It's almost great. It's perfect, except for battling.
I know there's always contention about it being a bug dragon, but I would rather it go for the better dual typing than the worse, regardless of the theme.
Yeah.
Then, it's probably one of the few times leveling up a Pokemon, like midway through a game, was fun. Trapinch was a pain, but once you get it to Vibrava,
Yeah.
just uphill.
Well,
And since I always chose Swampert, I always had that free Earthquake TM.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Rampardos, I love dinosaurs.
I feel like I should move
Always-
Rampardos up.
Rampardos has probably one of the highest attacks of any Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's based on one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time.
Yeah.
You can get it pretty early on. I very much liked it in the anime, when it was just Cranidos, but I just love Head Smashers.
Yeah.
It is the Head Smasher.
It's slow and frail, but if you give it Quick Claw and it procs, whew. It's
Never bothered.
It's
It
dealing
always
damage.
took at least one hit before it decimated anything.
Yeah. Focus Sash or Quick Claw is what you want to put on it for usage. Or I guess one of the berries. So I think those berries are going to be in the field for Platinum.
Yep. But of all the fossil Pokemon, it is the highest.
Yeah.
Slacking, it's just funny. I love it. I love having one of the most overpowered non-legendary, non-pseudo but it's literally just held back intentionally
Yep.
by being lazy.
And then in randomizers, woo.
Oh, and randomizers, it is a monster. If it
It-
gets any halfway decent ability, it'll be one of your best.
This is Gen 4. Imagine it getting guts and then you give it the flame orb.
I can see that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool because it doesn't go to sleep without like rest. It doesn't do anything that it doesn't want to.
I'm always more in favor of like white smoke or clear body.
Yeah.
You ain't stopping this thing. The design held it back. Now there's nothing to hold it back anymore.
Another
Just
good one
go.
would be what's the inner focus is preventing flinch. What prevents confusion?
Own tempo.
Own tempo. Own tempo wouldn't be bad for him either.
Oh yeah.
That way he doesn't hit himself with that massive attack stat.
But yeah, I always like the idea of animating that thing fighting and just being an absolute monster, then just going right back into that position.
Yep.
Plopping down after one shot something.
You get one good pimp slap.
Then there's Ludicolo, who doesn't love the Ludi?
Hard
Defy
to
anyone
find.
that says not.
Hard to find those people.
Like even when you're just relaxing, you don't even have to imagine the music. As soon as you see Ludicolo, you kind of want to do that dance or the motions. And honestly, even though stat-wise and move-wise it's not the greatest, it's still legitimately a terrifying setup Pokemon.
Yeah, if you let them set up in Coliseum, where he's got two Ludicolos that will leech life and rain dance, and they've got rain dish, and it's like,
Or even worse, Swift Swim.
yeah,
Even if you try and double up on one, you're not outspeeding it before it does something.
yeah. And especially where you fight them in Coliseum, they can do damage.
They can. Then Blastoise, probably the first starter I ever chose. I know everyone chose Charmander for obvious reasons, but at that time, I was always more, what would I choose if in the actual Pokemon world, and I want the water type.
Yeah.
I would literally have more use of a water Pokemon than grass or fire. Because believe me, at that age, I didn't need help making fire. Then
But did you need help making grass?
nah, that's what the fire was for. Also, I like the idea of a warrior turtle that does the whole rapid spin shell thing. That was just great.
Yeah.
Making it also partially a sumo wrestler. And cannons. You gave a turtle cannons. Even at that age, I knew that high pressurized water tears through anything fire.
Yeah.
Especially when you did like junior firefighter training. Holy hell.
I haven't played Pokemon Unite, and I have zero intention to, but I do appreciate the skins and the firefighting Blastoise outfit.
Armaldo used to be my favorite fossil, but
Makes sense.
to be fair, it's still just good. It's got a great dual typing. You can get Anorith pretty kind of mid-game. It's a hard thing to level up, but I've never had problems evolving it to max, like right after Winona.
Well, that's fair.
And honestly, it's just good defensively and offensively, and it's a monstrous shrimp.
Prehistoric shrimp.
That's just creative to me. Even now, design-wise, that's just creative.
Yeah. I mean, the creature that it's based on was, I want to say, the first apex predator in history.
Haha. Then there's the magnetic line. I know Metang's the favorite because middle evolution, but because you get it as a level 5 Beldum, I stuck with Metang longer than either Metagross and Beldum. Just getting the journey to leveling it up individually was probably one of my favorite parts about Emerald post-game. because you didn't have party-wide EXP share.
Right.
I had to individually raise it. Well, I chose to individually raise it rather than XP share it.
Yeah.
And I just grew more attached to Metang.
I'd still slap an XP share on it, but keep it up front. And then the hard part, obviously, is Beldam's only move being Takedown in Generation 3.
Oh yeah, but they can get rid of that later on.
Yeah.
And obviously, Beldam, I like it.
Just a cute little guy.
Metagross, easily the first pseudo that was probably my absolute favorite. As soon as I got it, even though I like Dragonite, just Metal Spider.
Yeah.
Metal Spider. Then it has one of the best shiny variants of all time.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Goldex. Now, Abomasnow. I know this Pokemon got a lot of flack for that dual typing to fire. But honestly, I like the Abominable Snowman theme.
Yeah.
I like that type of stuff. And even though everyone else kind of flagged it, especially when you get it late, I always got one. And Abomasnow, for me, curb stomps most of Cynthia's team.
It does.
One of the hardest trainers, universally considered by the Pokemon community. And I have possibly a Pokemon that people shat on, curb stomping her.
Yep.
This thing avalanched the fuck out of her Garchomp. Her biggest monster one-shotted by a Pokemon like 5-6 levels lower.
It's impressive. Nothing to sneeze at.
Then its Mega Evolution's one of my favorite.
It isn't a bad one.
I always imagined, like in a real life battling, I always tag team this thing with Walrein. Just have this thing just set up constant blizzards, a blizzard wall, and hail.
Yeah.
Just leeching into the ground and wood hammering everything. While Walrein just use Surf all around it.
Yeah. It's not going to take too much damage from Surf.
Now, Gliscor, that's one of those I didn't like it at first.
Same.
It very much grew up on me because I was sort of weirded out by the whole scorpion-bat combination.
Mm-hmm.
A weird combination. Once I started using it, I liked it. Its dual typing's very unique. Even if a lot of people didn't think it makes sense. Honestly, it had enough move usability for it to win me over.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm trying to figure out what else I was about to say about it. It's just good. I like it. I like using it. It's one of those Pokemon where, design-wise, it might not be the highest thing for me, but gameplay-wise, it just curb stomps my expectations.
It's a shame that it's, I think Gliscor is, at least in Diamond and Pearl, subjugated to post-game only?
Oh yeah, no, Platinum, it's right, you can get Gligar right there, right before you can even get the Gibble.
Yeah, but like, Gliscor, you can't evolve without the Razor Claw. No, Razor Fang. And I think the Razor Fang, at least in Diamond and Pearl, was relegated to like the Battle Resort.
I think they added one a lot earlier. I don't remember quite where.
I think so. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. You can go into Torterra if you want, or if you're still got more things to say about Gliscor.
Okay, Torterra is probably it's giant world turtle. One of my favorite themes for a monster. And I think Pokemon pulled it off right. I feel like it could have used more grass-type theming to it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I just like the bulk. I know it's slow and its dual typing makes it like the biggest joke of its three. But I like big, bulky turtle. I've always been more of the bulk versus speed type guys, which I know gameplay wise that's not great, but I've always been thinking of in real life Pokemon, this thing's bulk would far out. A lot of bulk Pokemon would far outshine speed in a realistic fight.
Yeah. Although there's something to say about the speed, as we've seen from Pokemon anime. Charizard
Yeah,
is pretty
getting
good.
off getting off multiple attacks works, but I also do think bulk. A lot of people super underestimate how bulk can save you in a real fight.
Oh yeah, no, certainly. But also in the anime, you have to account for speed also being able to account for dodging. So there's an obvious give and take.
Yeah, Torterra's one of those. I don't think it wastes time on evading. It tanks and uses AoEs. Which, if you're a smaller Pokemon, Earthquake or Leaf Storm is gonna send you flying. Staraptor, probably one of the only early region birds that I like.
I like Pidgeot.
Eh. Then I always like the Pokemon that has like a sort of. I know it doesn't, but it looks like it has a good attitude. Like, you know, that kind of negative attitude, but in a good way.
It's cool how bad it is.
Then, great typing, great moves to go with that stab typing.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the anime, it gave a lot of work in.
Oh yeah. Now Ash's Staraptor does hella work.
Oh yeah. Then there's Electivire, which I just, again, big, bulky Yeti type Pokemon I like. Make it probably one of the best singular types in the game, even if its moveset is a bit odd for its stats. I
Yeah.
like it. I always imagine on a Pokemon journey, you would always want an electric type Pokemon with you, and that line would probably be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because according to the Pokedex, one of these can power a whole damn city. I'd like to see how that worked, but
I mean, you know, it's. I think people knock on it for having just like 85 defense or 85 special defense, 67 defense, 95 special attack, but it's a pure electric type. But that 130, 123 physical attack, which is also an odd number.
yep.
It does work if you're able to actually use it.
Yeah, just again, it's one of those in a real fight. It would absolutely put a lot more work than people give it credit to, and it has a really good move pool to pull from in a real fight.
Yeah.
Give this thing Psychic, this thing goes for it. Then in the anime, Electivire is probably one of the few Pokemon that, even though it belonged to Paul, it was actually a really good Pokemon. She a bro to Chimchar. Dragonite, first pseudo ever got. A unique way in which you get it, admittedly.
Dinner's ready.
Alright. Obviously, I hate the shiny a lot.
It's booger green. What's to hate?
And I just like the Chinese dragon, but just kind of fat.
Yeah.
Then I still remember that one episode where you see a humongous Dragonite. You just never see it in the light.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I just have other pseudos that I like more.
That makes sense. That's bound to happen when something's as old as Dragonite.
Yep. Ditto. I still have the tape of the Ditto episode. And it's just adorable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The silly face gets me every time.
I'd say to save some time, we'll start doing summaries from second tier down. And just like...
I'm only explaining the top one and just sort of basing off the rest.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could do like a explanation of what the tier level is, and then just like do like maybe like some defending of Pokemon that you think might have contentions.
You want to get to the gameplay, and I know you went through your whole list, but and sort of sped up near the end. I just wanted to go through the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the top is essentially my always. Every time I can get one, I will get one,
Yeah.
even if it screws me over trying to do it.
I think
I
I'll
just
let.
love these Pokemon.
I will try to let Tristan, just so we can get like some conversation and see the rest of your tier list. I'll get like me and Tristan sometimes like attack some choices.
Discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like with Butters, absolutely yes is I would always have it on a team if I can,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Honestly, and the next one is definitely up there. It's a lot of Pokemon, like mid-evolutions that I do like. Fully evolved Pokemon that I would like on a team, and if I can get it on a team, I will take it.
Yeah.
Or it has Pokemon that I know evolve into something I like in the top one.
That makes sense. So far, I'm not really seeing anything that I have issue with. How about you, Tristan? Good talk.
Tristan.
No,
Let me
he
tell you
did-
something. No, let me tell you something. I don't like Ludicolo. That's my argument. The whole thing. There you go.
All right. So Quagsire definitely is definitely up there for you then.
Wait. No. The Quagsire's not up there.
I'm about to sort of go back to the why I was nicknamed the Impaler in a little bit, but yeah. If it's not the top one, these are easily go-tos for a team or a playthrough always.
Yeah. Let's see.
Even if they might not be the greatest.
Won't say no. Let's see. Here.
Won't say no. If I can't get the top ones, or if they have like a decent move pool, randomizability, or in just like a standard playthrough, I would just have them on the team because they're decent enough to service. I either like their design enough, their dex entries, their anime counterpart. I like them enough from those categories to take one.
Yeah. Again, not really seeing anything too much to contend with here.
Or once again, they evolve into something I like more.
Yeah. It's
Alright. It's alright. It's mostly Pokemon that I've never used in a playthrough, but don't despise.
You've never used a Mew on a playthrough?
Of course not.
I'll let you know. There was some confusion. I thought we were arguing against his S tier, not his A tier. And so when you said Quagsire, I was like, "There's no Quagsire up there."
Yeah, I forgot that I
Quagsire
wasn't.
doesn't deserve anything at all. So
Mm.
yes, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I forgot that I wasn't sharing my screen with you guys, but do it now.
I have his list pulled up.
Yeah.
I thought we were discussing S, not A.
No, and we're looking at Psy.
And then from that tier, Victory Bell deserves more love.
You can give him that love, not from me.
He won't say no to Victory Bell. And then we got Psy.
I have no problem with it. It's just, it's not my go-to, and if I could trade it off for something else, I would.
I feel like Scizor should be higher.
Eh.
I think I'd put Scizor and Charizard higher, personally.
Scizor is one of those Pokemon I didn't get to use a lot, remember?
Yeah, that's fair.
But
That's fair.
Would I like to use it? Yeah. But, you know, it's just not my top priority. Charizard's cool. It's just, I know there's a lot of contention about it. It's just not up there for me.
Yeah.
I think there are other
legit
Pokemon that
contention.
serve the Flying Dragon theme better for me.
That's fair. See,
And
where
they're
did you
actual
put
dragons.
Lantern? There's Lantern, and definitely up there. Yeah. I don't have
Oh, yeah.
too much to say because you have Chinchou down here, and you got Lantern up in A tier. So that's fine.
Don't really care for, kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's fine for padding it out, or just like its side. If I did get one, I would try and evolve it as fast as possible, or I would just ignore it.
Yeah. And so, like, most of them are based on, like, design.
Design, don't really care for. Anime, it was okay.
You don't really care for Weavile.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's just one of those. I already had a nice type,
Yeah.
and Weavile doesn't really serve anything that I didn't have something else for.
It's funny, you only have one ghost type in your S tier.
And it's oddly enough legendary.
Yeah.
I was considering putting Dusclops up there.
Yeah, I was about to say, so what's your argument against Dust Noir?
It's just worse than Dusclops, in my opinion. I like Dusclops design-wise. I like the ability better. Eviolite makes it so much better.
Yeah. Certainly
That
with Eviolite, it's certainly better. I think they're definitely comparable without Eviolite.
And for the most part, Dusknoir's like playability was a bit too much that I needed. It needed a bit more than I was willing to compensate for.
Yeah.
That end, I wanted to use Dusknoir, but you don't get the Reaper Cloth until Victory Road.
Yeah.
And at that point, I've lost interest.
Yeah. Its base 100 attack stat isn't really anything to sneeze at, though.
It's just better as a defensive typing.
It is. I mean, it's got 135 in defense and special defense. It's also just unfortunate that it has 45 HP.
Yeah. I just never noticed Dusknoir to be better than Dusclops when it's available.
Yeah. I'd still put it higher. And you never used and you don't care about it.
It can be there, I just don't care. I just don't. I never found enough from the games, the anime, nothing.
You don't care about Carvana?
I really don't.
The piranhas of the world are gonna suffer now.
Oh no.
And then this is the only one that I have real contention with to get dexited. Just on principle.
It's just one of those, I would not care if it did not come back in the game. Or if it's not available at all, I would not care.
Yeah. Like, I get what you're saying here. It's just that obviously,
It's a PG way of saying get fucked.
yeah, which I don't really know why you went PG for it. You're not really known for going PG.
I'm known for it at the oddest times.
I just don't like how you have some Pokemon here that share a line apart. Really, Electrode and Voltorb you could do without?
Never cared for it.
Hmm.
I like the Hisuian stuff, but that's about it. I know what purpose it served in the games, but once you go 3D, it makes no damn sense. Once you realize what their real sizes are, like, how is this gonna fool anybody?
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole point was that they were maybe like trapped Pokeballs or item balls. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the lore of that.
Mimics. They're essentially Pokemon's mimics.
Yeah.
Pick it up, fuck. Until you realize that you have to be a complete Tristan to fall for it
Yeah.
in real life.
Mhm.
And even Tristan would probably hesitate for at least 3 seconds.
Now, so you have Shaman in its site, and then you have Skyform in Get Dexited.
Yeah. Don't care for the form. I like the little small hedgehog form, I just don't care for the weird deer thing with the ascot.
Yeah. And then you have Octillery in its site, and then Remoraid in Get Dexited, which is mostly where like stuff like my just on principle, I don't like the tier, at least the tier name, because like if you get rid of Remoraid, you have to get rid of Octillery.
Nah.
You do.
Randomizer
That's how that
is-
works. You don't have Octilleries in games if you don't have Remoraids.
Randomizer.
That doesn't matter.
Clearly it did, because it did go over some of our reasons for liking some Pokemon.
Well, no, I'm just...
Yes, it did. You had to be consistent.
I am being consistent. I'm just...
You don't like your consistency.
No, fuck you. I just don't like that you're just excluding the entire, like, half the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Girls down there. Hand palms here.
Is a thing is mostly baby Pokemon and the unknown. And Arceus.
Yeah.
Because on principle, I just don't like using Arceus.
That's fair.
It doesn't seem right. Not to mention just without playing Pokemon Arceus. How the fuck were you supposed to work with this thing?
I feel like Spirit Tomb should be in never used / don't care.
Oh no, I've used it. Didn't care.
Okay.
Could do without. Even in Gen 9, I could see it in the wild just there and just walked past it. Funny dual typing doesn't mean much anymore. Goodbye.
I mean, I think that narrowing down your weaknesses to just Fairy with Wonder Guard is still something.
Look, it doesn't mean much when every Pokemon in like the latter half of the game has rough play.
Right, because its stats don't mean anything.
Now, the minigame in Arceus was fun. The little quest line. That was fun.
I found it tedious at times where they hit them and they don't really give you clues. And it's like, oh
yeah,
man,
but
here's one really remote spot of the game that I have no reason to go to other than this quest, and it doesn't tell me to go here for this quest.
yeah, but I'm the perfect person to work that on. So it's a bit up there for me. It's just the Pokemon at the end of it. Don't really care.
So why are you okay with Rhyperior getting Dexited?
I just don't like it. Rhydon's just better. Rhydon is just better.
I mean, I don't know. I like Rhyperior. I never really used Rhydon too much, but I did use a lot of Rhyperiors.
Then again, Trade Evo.
It is.
Then once I could get it, I had Eviolite. So just go with Rhydon. Then, like, the drill horn, it seems weirder on Rhyperior than Rhydon.
Why?
It's more forward than up, if that makes any sense.
Like a drill. Also, it has two. Well, I guess the drill. I don't know if the small one does drill.
It's got two Metagross looking arms with just holes at the bottom.
Yeah, to shoot rocks out of.
I mean, it just seems so odd anatomically for me. It just seems too much.
Yeah. I think what I'm really trying to say here is, like, put Remoraid and Rhyperior in, like, never use, don't care, because you don't care about them. And then also, like, Sky Shaman. Whereas, like, just simply on the principle that getting Dexted afflicts the entire line. You can't say, oh yeah, no, only for randomizers can I get Dexted. You can't say that, because I'm encountering everything all at once.
I won't do that.
That's fair. I can't stop you. All right, Tristan.
Yeah.
Let's go through your S tier, and then AJ and I are gonna fucking attack you for your opinions.
Here you speak, goddammit.
No, I'm ready. Except for I'm not ready. I need to switch Pincer and Victor Bell.
Okay, well, we can do that in spirit.
Yeah. So if you guys just bow your head real fast.
No, I don't pray.
Oh, Arceus.
No, we don't pray to
want
Arceus.
to apologize.
I spit on your god.
I don't know who you're apologizing to. You just got to say, I made an oopsie. Flip those two.
I made an oopsie poopsie.
Okay, you
well,
didn't-
that's not what I told you to say.
That's kind of disgusting.
That's
Okay.
don't know why you
I don't
had
know
to
what
bring
you guys want from
fecal
me.
I told you what I want.
I'm
be
not
better?
I literally said the words. The words were, I made an oopsie. And then swap those two, and then we can carry on. So,
Okay,
how about this?
so-
You start defending your tier list with Pinsir, and then you move on to Victory Bell, and then Charizard.
Right, yeah.
You think you can
All
handle
right,
that, buddy?
so-
Is that okay?
all right.
Is that gonna be too much for you, champ? We can get the T-ball coach in here for you if you need it.
I can get Theo in here. He can probably do it better than me.
I don't think we can. I don't think I fed him recently.
Oh. Alright, so Pinsir's all-time favorite Pokemon. I'm not really sure when it started.
Well, I just put him like
man.
second on the tier list. Come on, man.
Okay. Alright. You just wait till subreddit.
First thing I
hears about
noticed.
this.
Oh yeah, as soon as that subreddit goes up, you're gonna get clowned on.
Yeah. So, all-time favorite Pokemon. I mean, it just... I don't know. Whenever we played the Pokemon game where you combine two Pokemon,
Fusion.
it's just... Fusion was so good. Just the outcomes that had Pinsir was just so good. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it other than like I love it. Okay,
Yeah,
Victory Bell is my second favorite of all time. So
Liking it's all you
it's-
need.
it's close to Pinsir, but I like Pinsir more. I always have Victory Bell if I can. Like it's one of those like I'll always try to have it. Next up is Charizard. It is easily my favorite starter from Gen 1. I mean, I don't know how old I was when I first played, maybe like 10 or 11, maybe 9, somewhere in there, whenever I first played Pokemon. It's a dragon in Pokemon. Like, it just makes sense to like it for me. Blastoise is really cool, though. Blastoise is super cool because of the anime. I respect it, but Charizard, just flying dragon, so cool. Alakazam, easily the best psychic Pokemon in my opinion. However, you could never freaking get one. But I still, I mean, just watching from the anime and it's just one of the coolest. Krabby is mainly from the anime, why I respect it so much. But Krabby is actually not like, it's a good Pokemon too. I mean, it has good stats, so
It doesn't have good
must-
defenses.
just hit first, forehead.
Bubbles,
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Also, it's great
Pookie.
attack stat, but it's a pure water type.
Magmar is just the coolest. I mean, the episode where they fight in a volcano and it's just, I mean, come on, it's a Magmar Pokemon.
It's not the
Like, it's
coolest.
so cool. I single-handedly beat Butters,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't even close. Not even a competition. I think at one point I was 4 gyms ahead. Because I had a
to make
Magmar.
competition,
Uh,
which we'll talk about later.
Because of Magmar.
Well,
I mean, every single...
also because like you were able to train it on Mews and Bayleafs in Viridian Forest. So
Yeah, I caught it like level 3 or 4, and by the time I left Viridian Forest the first time to go stock on the PP because I ran out training it, I think it was already like 11 or 12. I mean, it was insane how fast it grew. Butters had no chance.
no,
So
and then he got
It was-
and that's when he started getting us all the breaks in life. My block
Every-
in that was a dragon type gym.
you had a Rayquaza
Yeah.
as his ace. It was crazy.
That's
And
right.
every single trainer was still or bug or grass. Like the hardest one I fought was a Jirachi. but it's still tight. Like, or not Jirachi. Is it Jirachi?
Yeah.
Which one did I face?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Wishmaker.
Anyway.
I don't know. I've purged those memories.
Yeah. Yeah, it was unfair. Crobat, one of my favorite Pokemon. From Gen 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gen 3.
I think Game Freak sat down and they said, guys, Zubat might be the worst Pokemon we've ever designed. We have to do it some justice. And they did.
Yeah.
And then they doubled down on doing dumb stuff and made Bidoof. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, they made Zubat better two generations after it was introduced, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't thinking whenever they made Gold and Silver. They were thinking, this is the end game.
Gold and Silver.
Gold and Silver.
Classic Gen 3 games.
No, what I'm saying is they didn't do anything for Gen 2 for that. Because they were thinking, this is end game. Let's just, forget it. But Gen 3 came around, they were like, alright, maybe Pokemon is something, Maybe it might be something. So let's really double down on some stuff that we can fix. And Crobat fixed Zubat.
Yep, in Gen 3.
Okay. Blaziken?
Gen 2 Pokemon.
Come on.
Crobat's Gen 4.
Alright, video's done. I'm glad we got through the important tier lists. We'll see you.
I meant to say Gen 4 the
later.
whole time, and I was saying Gen 3. Listen here.
So we'll see like a month later. That way I can just like cool off. Find a new Tristan. Honestly, this one's getting
a new Tristan. What?
This model's getting a little broken. And I need.
No, I meant to say Gen 4.
Why?
Why?
It's not. No, it
It's
is Gen
Gen
3.
2!
It's Gen 2.
Crobat's in Gen 2?
Yes.
Oh.
The common meme that the rival in Gen 2 has a Crobat at the end.
So Blaziken is my favorite starter, period.
Which is why he's below Charizard.
Again, I didn't organize the chart very well. I just threw them in there, and
by generation
listen, I got
number,
home,
which is why Crobat's Gen 3.
And I got home, and and
Bro doesn't know what complex codes are.
My scrape plate on my car fell, and so for about 2 miles out from my house, I was driving with my cautions on, hoping it didn't fall off completely.
What?
So my scrape plate was scraping. It was doing its job.
Below the hood of the car.
Oh.
Yeah. So the problem with that is if it snaps, it could pop a tire or could hit a car behind me. Stuff like that. So I had to get down there and fix that, work on that for an hour. So I really kind of rushed through the last hour of this.
Yeah.
I had time, and then I had a maintenance issue.
Don't forget, YouTube. Tristan had 2 weeks to work on this.
1 hour. I had 2 hours, and then it was 1.
Space out that hour over 2 weeks. Come on, YouTube.
Yeah.
Blaziken is my favorite starter. I have the most time in Gen 3. Torchic's my favorite starter. Blaziken's my favorite, final Evo of a starter. Man, just blaze kick everything. I mean, it didn't matter who I fought. You were getting blaze kicked. You could have been, made of fire.
You could have been a friend. And
yeah. Blaze kicking everybody. Yeah.
Walks into the children's cancer ward in the hospital. Blaze kick.
I can respect that.
Makes eye contact with the nurses. Hey, I know what you're hungry for. You're hungry for some kickin' chicken.
I think he's quiet because we called him out.
No, he's quiet because he's talking to his lady.
But yeah, I like Blaziken.
Yeah, Blaziken's fine. Perfectly acceptable. Let me see where I put him on mine.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I put him pretty high up in my A tier.
Yeah. Favorite Swampert, though, is the best starter from Gen 3. Not my favorite, but the best starter from Gen 3. For matchups, good typing, straight out of the gate with the gems, easier to train. I mean, Swampert is the best. Blaziken's my favorite.
Fair enough.
You can't really go wrong with either one of them either. Then, I think we all agreed on this one. Aggron just being way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in all of our S tiers.
I mean, he's just well designed. just a giant mass of existence that you just want on your team every single time. Then we have Rayquaza. I actually just got back into Pokemon Go like a couple days ago, and people that I've played with years ago, maybe a year ago, anyway, send me invites because I'm still like really high level in there, and I just took a break. And the first or second Pokemon I caught after re-downloading the game, and I was only on there for like 2 minutes, I had someone invite me all the way from Brazil to a raid. And it was for Rayquaza, and it was shiny. So I was like, that's got to be a sign that a couple days ago I got a shiny Rayquaza, second Pokemon I caught on Pokemon Go after like.
I will say that's a shiny that can rival Metagross's shiny.
I mean, it's just so good. It's just so good. And also, every time I've played Gen 3, and you go to the top of the Sky Pillar.
Yep.
And it's just, it looks at you, and it's like, ugh, those two again. And then it shoots up in the sky, and its mouth is open. I just want to imagine it's going, fuck! Because it's so tired of their shit, and I love it.
I just gotta wonder how many bugs it swallows while it's flying with its mouth open.
Enough.
Good question. And then it comes down and it's like, hey, you two quit. Wait, Groudon, you're standing on a 2x2 piece of land in the middle of an ocean. What's your end game here? What are you doing?
Everyone always fucking says that. Yet, that piece of land doesn't exist there naturally. Groudon made it there. He made that land there. Who's to say he can't make more?
That's true. And that's why Groudon is in my S tier. Because I played Ruby over anything else. And so I'm always for Groudon. I had a Groudon plushie. Groudon was the first Pokemon I ever sat down and actually tried the Shiny Hut by soft resetting. Tons of hours on Groudon. Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue. Favorite mission is the Groudon one.
I like that one too. I do have bad memories from the Magma Caverns simply due to there's a Vileplume escort mission where you have to go pretty deep into them.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, it's awful.
Ouch. Wellord. Man. Wellord is one of my favorite. The internet can never agree on how big it truly is. There's always disagreements, pixel measurements. It's fun to watch. Game Theory did a thing on it. R.I.P. Matt Pat. He didn't die, he's dead to us.
R.I.P. then.
Oh no, I don't know if you saw this. This will kind of date the video, but they did, there's this thing going on right now with, what's the Gravity Falls? And people are trying to figure out something with Gravity Falls, and then they found the video where Matt Pat was involved, and he's wearing a gold suit, or a gold jacket, and a black tie, so people are like, oh, and he's like, hey internet, this one's on you, you solve it, or something like that. And so everyone's like, what? It's literally a gravity fall theory, and you're just walking away, and the outfit he's wearing, he's implying that Bill Cipher took his body over like he's possessed. So the internet's roasting him right now, and I think he did the video a long time ago, and people are just really slow.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get into that right now because we have a tier list to go over. Fucking, I will say, who the hell is disagreeing on how big Wailord should be? He has a Pokedex entry.
I'm pretty sure people have literally sort of guaranteed that he is huge. He's just never depicted right in the game.
No, because they're wondering if he floats or not.
It's called a float whale Pokemon.
But floating on air. Floating on air. It's floating on air. That's what they're debating. Watch the videos. They're like,
why would I watch the
floating.
videos?
He's not floating. He's swimming.
If I want to ruin my brain more, I'll just keep watching. I glued my balls to my butthole again on loop.
Oh my.
Okay, Metagross. God, I always wanted one to start the game. Yeah, I really wish it was something you could get after the 5th or 6th gym, and not after you pretty much beat the game. I hate that you have to wait that long to get it. It's just such a good Pokemon. It's just a unique design, super strong. Shiny is so good, and that's the next reason the next one's on their Gardevoir. You can get it early on. You can get it in the early routes.
Yep.
It is the second best Psychic Pokemon in my opinion. Mystery Dungeon, Special Connection. Oh, second favorite Pokemon game besides Ruby is the Mystery Dungeon Blue or Red. I spent so much time on them. Trips, whenever I'd go see family in other states, 9-10 hours in the car, I'd play Red and Blue for 9 or 10 hours straight. I love that game. Also, come on now. Come on now. Next Pokemon.
Come on, what?
Huh?
Come on
Huh?
now, what?
What?
You talking about the porn?
Oh, yeah, I am. AJ's too manly to admit it. I'm not.
I don't know what that's
What
gonna
do
do.
you mean? What do you mean you're not too manly to admit it? When
What's
you're
that
like,
gonna do
come
with
on
that?
now, come on now. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What? How are you gonna say
that's right.
you're? Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck
That's right.
melee that's got to do with not locking it in that way?
Oh, you're in denial. Luxray is
Really not.
always on my team in Diamond and Pearl. And when Brilliant Diamond and Brilliant Pearl came out, or Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond came out, I remember everyone was like, guys, everyone always has the same team. Let's try not to have the same team. No, Luxray's on that team. He's earned it. He has earned it. Cool. It's a cool shiny. The golden little guy is really cool. Golden Shinx. I love Golden Shinx. Luxray earned that spot. That's respect.
And then he fucked it up.
Giratina.
Yeah, he got fucked over.
One of the coolest legendaries. The whole, you've seen lava, you've seen water. Get ready for the void. Oh, blew my mind as a kid. Blew my mind. I loved it. And then to keep going with the dark theme, Darkrai. The movie, goated. The fact that it's literally gonna kill you in your sleep, it doesn't kill you. Goated. It's a really cool design. Also, it's one of the few. It's a legendary, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was legendary or just extremely rare. Okay.
It's
I
so
remember-
rare that it's a mythical Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Well, people battle in the Elite Four with it apparently, or not the Elite Four, in the Championship Series apparently. So that's pretty cool. Mamoswine?
I don't think they do. I think Darkrai got banned.
No. In the anime.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the anime.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty cool. That dude's just like, yeah, Ash, I think it's your time. Psych!
Oh
Check
yeah,
out my
that's
list.
it.
You're only gonna beat what? He only beat 3 of his 6 Pokemon in that match. What a beatdown.
He beat 2.
Oh, okay, my bad. 2. What a beatdown. Oh, Mamoswine is the coolest ice type in my opinion. It's just a giant mammoth, man. I don't know. It makes for a cool Pokemon. I know it's not like.
Bro doesn't know what Walrein is.
Oh
That-
no, I don't like Walrein. I hated the caves in Hoenn, and I stand on it.
Tristan, Mamoswine's a giant pig.
It's a mammoth, buddy. Mamoswine. What? It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
It's a mammoth. Mammo swine. Wait a minute.
Giant pig!
I fucked up. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm only
whoa.
Literally missing one major feature for it to be a mammoth.
I'm halfway dumb. Okay, I was half right, half stupid.
He's
I didn't
halfway
go
dumb,
full
which is
sway.
why
Wait, it's the
Crobat's Gen
smartest
3.
you will ever be.
I didn't go full stupid. Never go full stupid.
What's generation was Crobat?
The first generation I've ever saw it in was 3. I played 3 before I played 2.
Okay, I assume you grew up since then, though. And learned
Yeah, I
about
just
the
never
world
put
and
it
how the world
together.
exists.
Garchomp, super strong. Almost always on my team. I try to get Gibble very, very early on. Cynthia's, she's got to be one of the toughest battles in Pokemon, just straight up. Like, you're just not going to have a good time. Probably top 3, right? I mean, who's above it? Red? Who else?
There's other people above it now.
Yeah, there's in the newer game. There are people above it now.
Okay. Well, respect. Chatot. is on S tier because Pokemon had to completely rethink an idea. The biggest, what is it?
Nick?
Biggest gaming franchise had an idea for a Pokemon that could talk and repeat what you said, and then completely had to scratch that. And I mean, that's just.
Yep.
It earned it. It earned it for that. Notable things: almost all legendaries are A. There's not really that stick out besides the one in S, and there are some mythic and legendaries that are lower. I'm sure you guys will debate me on that, but yeah. Oh wait, and then there's F, and then worse than F. So like, I didn't really name a lot of stuff, but S is what I think are like these are my favorite for different reasons. A is I'll just explain what the tiers are. A is like I'm always gonna try to get it. I'm always gonna want them. A couple of them from the anime have earned my respect, or like there's a couple you won't see on here like Deoxys. I picked one form for all. They're all cool.
That's
They're
what I
all
did for a
great.
lot of them.
What else? Metapod. That he's in A based off Metapod's use Harden. Metapod use Harden. Like it just, man, iconic.
All right. I'm gonna say at this point, because we're almost an hour and a half into this, you just gotta open your butthole and let AJ and I fuck you over for your choices now. I'll let AJ get the first blow in.
I'll defend some of them.
Well, you defend what we asked you.
Well, so far there's nothing really I like harshly disagree with.
Yeah. I will say,
W.
how are you gonna say Alakazam is the best psychic type Pokemon when Mewtwo's literally right there?
I was fully expecting Butters to just go off right then and there.
I had patience.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you have to put Mewtwo ahead of Alakazam. I'm just saying, how are you gonna say he's the best?
The naming you used was kind of out there.
Nah, Alakazam's better than Mewtwo in my opinion.
Okay, well you can go fuck yourself.
I mean, Mewtwo, not even really a Pokemon.
Literally
right?
a Pokemon.
Debate's still out on that.
No, it's not. He's been a Pokemon for almost 35 years now.
No, I just think Alakazam's better.
Okay, well you're wrong.
Okay.
You can like Alakazam more. That's not what I'm debating. You said he is the best.
Yep. In my opinion, for my tier list, Alakazam's the best.
That's not how best works, buddy. He's your most favorite. Mewtwo is...
I mean,
I'm trying to think what psychic Pokemon outclass
have
Mewtwo
a rival,
now.
Alakazam just does his thing, whereas
Of course he has a
Mewtwo is
rival.
always
His
in the
rival's
shadow of Mew. Like it's not
How is he the
Alakazam
shadow
2.
of Mew?
It's not Alakazam 2. No, it's Mew 2. He's the second best.
What do you mean second best?
Yeah, he's second best to Alakazam.
Okay, so now you're saying Mewtwo's the second best because he's got two in his name, though the first one is Mew.
Oh yeah,
By
Mew's
your
really
own
cool.
fucking logic.
Ooh, you know what? I would move Mew to the top of A somewhere, like as long as it's in front of Mew, too. I never cared about going after Mewtwo, but I always tried to do the glitch if I was just wanting to have fun, where I'd fight Mew on the Golden Bridge.
Even your kid doesn't like this.
Yeah, no, I was just hearing that.
Until Butters gonna rewatch that scene for the first movie where Alakazam just gets curb stomped by Mewtwo.
I don't have to rewatch it. That plays in my head every second of every day. Because that is the truth. All right, bit's over. So I don't think I see anything else in A tier that I disagree with. I don't really even disagree with Mewtwo being in A tier. He doesn't have to be everyone else's top tier.
Yeah, even I have him in like A tier.
Yeah. Why is Zigzagoon in A tier, not Linoon?
Zigzagoon because of pickup. I never wanted to evolve it into Linoon. Hold on 1 second. Y'all can look at it. I just
Look, but don't touch.
I think it's funny he has the female Alakazam in A tier.
And I think that's just the one that he chose because the females are first in the tier list.
I always just chose one for both.
What? Why do you think he says he liked Zigzagoon for pickup when Linoon also has pickup?
He just says he never evolved it, and I guess that's one thing, but
I guess I can see where he goes. He used Zigzagoon more often because he didn't evolve it. Let's see, where did he put Linoon? He put Linoon in C tier. That's fucked up. Also, he put both forms.
I put what?
Oh yeah, so you did put both forms in here.
Of what?
Male, female Pokemon.
I did some of them until, like I said, I got home. I did half of Gen 3 yesterday with no time crunch, and then I did half of Gen 3 and all of Gen 4 in an hour.
Okay.
So some of them are not.
Heracross, classic Gen 3 Pokemon.
Which? Oh yeah, okay.
So why is Zigzagoon in A tier, but Linoon is in C tier?
I know they have the same ability, but in Emerald they really reduced. Like you had to get Linoon, and I kind of resented them for that. So I always played Ruby. I don't know. I never really kept them on my tier or on my team long enough to evolve them. I just kind of used them, but because of how much I use it, Zigzagoon goated. Linoon, I don't really care for his design.
I can get behind that.
Okay. All you had to say was for design. You didn't have to throw all this pseudo logic out here in my face.
Oh, my bad.
You're just over here like, oh yeah, no, they forced you to get a Linoon. You had to get a Linoon in Emerald. They really nerfed the pickup.
How bad they curved it.
They really nerfed the pickup drop box in Emerald. That doesn't matter between Linoon and Zigzagoon because it's the same either way. All you had to say was you don't like its design as much.
Yeah, I don't like its design as much either.
There we go. So what do you have against Bidoof?
I don't really have a lot against Bidoof. Wait, where'd I put that? I have my own tier list, but it's so small. Wait, I could just pull up the one I made. That would be smart. I don't have anything against Bidoof. It's in C. It just kind of exists.
Well, you said
I used it.
To quote you, after fucking what Pokemon was it that he said like they made the greatest gift and then they made poor design choices with Bidoof.
How about?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that was a joke. Really, I probably should have said Wooper or Kricketune or something like that. So you're right. I have nothing against Bidoof. It's in C. It exists. I use it, but like, I always get rid of it really soon. It's always like the first in, first out type thing.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ludicolo should be higher.
Nah.
All right, D tier.
Okay.
These are Pokemon you're. So why are the Lotties in D tier?
I do like how D tier has so many blue Pokemon.
There's a lot.
Maybe I don't like blue Pokemon, and I made it blue. I don't know that. Yeah, you're on something. I don't know. They're in game or they're post game. They made it too easy to catch in the Omega. It just, I don't know. It kind of felt like...
They made it story related in the...
Yeah, and like, I get you can only catch one of them, makes sense, but like, I never used them. If I caught them, I never used them. I don't know, it's just...
Why are the Lake Trio in D tier?
Oh, I don't like the Lake Trio.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
I mean, it was like... Oh, the Lake Trio, that's cool. You have to go to all three of them right now. It's like, ugh, okay.
You don't? You literally don't?
You have to go to all three of the caves to progress the story.
Yeah, well,
They're
but
not there.
not all at the same time.
I know, it's just...
You just lied to us. That's what it is. You're a fat liar.
Well, you know what, buddy? I got a 2-year-old screaming in 2 rooms across from me.
So you should set a good example for him.
My brain's scrambled right now.
guy over
Oh.
here.
Now he's screaming daddy. You see what you did? He's mad. He's mad because he had crowns and they started eating them. And we're not trying to raise no marine. Alright? So we took them from him. Amanda took it. And then he started screaming, so I put him in his room. If he's gonna scream, he can do it behind a closed door. And that really made him mad.
So I thought you said crowns like what you wear on your head, but you said crowns like what you draw with.
Crayola, yeah.
I knew as soon as he said Marines, that's where he was
Yeah.
going with.
Yeah, I figured that too. You got Shaman in F tier.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys don't like. I don't know what you guys have against. I mean, I know what AJ has against the Skyform. I assume it's probably similar with Tristan. I don't know why you guys are hating on Electrode. Electrode's great. Electrode's he's a big smiler. His eyes pop out of his head in Stadium 2, Coliseum, XD, and Revolution. It's funny.
It's just a two-toned fucking emoji.
Yeah. No notes. Where did? Hold on.
What?
Why is Motham in C tier, but Burmian and Wormadam are F tier?
Because one's a decent design, pretty cool, weak, and I never used it, but like I like the design. And I'm never gonna actually even try to get it, so because I never picked up the other one, they're there. I never use them ever.
You guys got all kinds
get-
of fucked up logic here.
What?
It's
Don't throw
fucking-
meta stuff in my face. Just tell me you don't like the design. I don't like the design.
I kind of do.
What?
agree
What kind of
with
reason
I
is
wasn't
that?
I didn't say anything about don't throw meta stuff in my face. If you don't like it for meta reasons, that's fine. Your pseudo logic of
Oh,
they
pseudo, my
changed the drop table for pickup, therefore Lion Noon is worse than Zigzagoon. Don't throw that in my face because that's bullshit. Because it's the same pickup table for every Pokemon. That's not meta.
No, it's not. It's not the same. In Gen 3, in Emerald, you had to evolve to a Linoon in order to get the same, I think it's even actually a little worse odds than in Ruby and Sapphire, just having a level 1 Zigzagoon. You had to evolve it. It was based on level and then also evolution.
It was not based on evolution. It's purely level based.
Okay, so you can press B, or you can go ahead and evolve it and get way more stats and then also get increased odds.
So you're telling
It
me
doesn't
Linoon's
increase-
better?
No, Linoon's not better. That's the man trying to tell you how to think. All right. They gave you something good, realized what they did, and took it away from you, and you accepted it.
I am questioning why Yon Mega is at the very bottom of F.
Because it was one of the last ones I did. It probably, I don't know where I'd put it. I like it better than like Spinrack or Hypno or Drowsy. But I don't think I like it as much as
Why is it not in the same tier as Yanma though?
Oh, I don't like it. I didn't think I needed it. I like Yama, but I don't,
Yanma
Like,
is
you really
pure up.
need it. I don't know, I just don't like it.
What's wrong with Magnezone?
Man, super annoying in the mystery dungeon scene. I never use it.
How's it annoying in Mystery Dungeon?
I
He's one of
wouldn't
the
know.
bad guys.
You're a fucking idiot.
He's one of the bad guys, not in blue and red.
He's not. Well, yeah, he's not in blue and red. Red Redemption Blue Redemption team.
Sky,
He's the police. In
Who's the-
Sky,
that's right,
Time, and
that's one.
Darkness, he's the police.
Dusknor is the bad guy. Yeah.
You just assume because of one eye.
Yeah, I don't know.
God.
Yeah, it's just you got a magnet. That's cool. You get more than one magnet, they stick together. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
You get more than that many magnets, and they come on now. They get mixed up. They get mixed up. They're magnets. They stick together. Cool.
They didn't add any more magnets though.
It's still just 2 magnets, or technically 3.
Yeah, it's still just 3 Magnemites.
Nah, you can't fool me.
Yes, we can. Very easily. We've
I
done
just
it
don't
before.
like it. I just don't. F. Get them out. These are Pokemon that have, they don't need to be in the game. I don't care for them. I mean,
I'll
Game
be right
Freak
back,
tried to
second.
kill the Rattata with Gary, and it didn't work. So Game Freak doesn't even like that.
You're making Matt Pat cry with your bad theories. And then worse than F tier exists for you because you're just a bad person. You're going to hell. YouTube, I'm going to pause the recording here, and we're going to get set up to get the games randomized. And then after that, we are going to do a little bit of platinum and stop after we get our Pokedexes.
In the subreddit, I want you to make a poll. And
I want you to make the subreddit. All right, see you later, YouTube.
I'm ready.
Hey there, YouTube. We're gonna go over the ROM here. Not ROM. The randomizer settings. All right, looks like mine is Miltank.
I've got Perogly.
Grumpig.
Tristan, yours looks different from ours.
Yeah, why does yours look so different, Tristan?
Are you using the old one?
I don't think so. I think he's using the correct one. Yeah, 4.6.0.
Why
Is
does
that right?
that bottom one look different?
Oh, because his isn't like full screen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that
I have
better?
mine.
Oh, also
I
he
have
was on
mine-
wrong. He was on a different tab.
Yeah, I was checking all the different stuff that you did, and I forgot to go back.
Yeah, mine's different because I still want to see what you guys are doing on the side.
Yeah. All right. So, base stats unchanged. I will never, unless it's like for a lot of money, change these because it was just awful playing through that. Types are unchanged. Maybe in the future, I don't want to do it like on our first run throughs of generations with randomizer. But maybe in the future, like if this becomes something, might do it. Abilities random. Wonder Guard's allowed. Combined duplicate abilities is allowed. Or is on. That we don't have clear body and white smoke and full metal body. 2 abilities. That way, I like this one because then it makes it a little bit more difficult to get the Pokemon that you want, and I'm always down for more grinding for certain things like that. We're not banning trapping abilities, we're not banning negative abilities, but we are banning bad abilities like minus, plus, anticipation, 4-1 frisk, and other things that just don't matter.
Yeah.
Completely random evolutions, doesn't matter, we're not limiting them, and that'll come up later in a second. And change impossibles, and I can read off the list after a while, if we get there or when it becomes relevant. And remove time-based evolutions. Just they're gonna be stone evolutions now. Starters, completely random. Oh, randomize held item and ban bad item.
Yeah, I would say I do like starting off with the item. It's always weird.
Yeah,
Usually a berry.
yeah, or TM. We've had a lot of TMs a few times. Static Pokemon, completely random.
Yep.
Which is gonna be really nice, especially in Platinum Story, where the Lake Trio plays a big part, and then we get to find out what the Lake Trio actually was.
Yep.
Wow, how weird. My Diglett and Dugtrio were just floating around in, and then we're gonna fix some music.
They're
In-game
digging through the
trades.
water.
In-game trades actually work. I tested that, and it will tell you the way in the old version that Tristan and I did years ago. Not years ago, last year I think. Or it might have been 2 years ago. Where we tried it, and the guy and trades were not randomized in text, but they were in Pokemon. So it would ask for like an Abra, but he really wanted who knows what.
Ooh.
What is funny though is the first trade once a Machop in Vanilla Platinum, and it'll give you an Abra. When I tested it, he wanted an Abra, and I was like, "Whoa, is this Vanilla?" And then I was like, I read, I was like, "Oh no, he's asking like he's going to give me a completely different Pokemon." And then I looked in the log to make sure, and yeah. So that's gonna be good. Moves and movesets. Data remains unchanged except for updating moves to Generation 8. But we can actually undo that because I thought that would add like I thought that was going to add stuff like make teleport up your speed in battle, but it doesn't. It just changes the stats. Actually, before I say that, do we want good Bug Bite or not? Do we want good Leech Life or bad Leech Life?
Let's make it good.
All right, so we'll update these to Gen 8 then. Movesets are completely random. We guarantee 3 moves at level 1. That way we don't have a instance where it can be like, oh yeah, only teleport. If you get unlucky. No game-breaking moves. We're going to keep that off because we're accounting for stuff like this on our own. Faux Pokemon. Elite Fours and gyms are type-themed. The trainers in there do not have better movesets. But, well, maybe we should. Do you want to do better movesets? It's a randomizer, so I don't know how that's going to affect things.
Let's just give it random.
Yeah, we'll just keep it.
Give it like a specific formula to it.
Yeah. The rival's going to carry the starter throughout the game. We allow early Wonder Guard. Although, if we get... No, because you can always struggle. Oh, no. We'll discuss what happens with Wonder Guard if like it becomes a problem, but...
What does it mean by early?
It was a problem for me last game, and I struggled.
What it means is...
Up to level 20, okay.
Yeah. Which is not which was not a problem for you last game, Tristan.
It stumped me in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, early game, no, but late game, I did have.
Yeah, well, no one gives a shit because you're supposed to have like type coverage. Late game.
Roxanne had Wonder Guard against me, and I had no way to counter it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I like rolling the odds because if it happens, then it could have happened to anyone. That's fun. Let's see. Held items. Oh yeah, boss trainers, gym leaders and stuff get 2 more Pokemon.
Ooh.
Important trainers. Rivals, admins, and other important story battles. You get an extra 1. And a lot of this stuff is what we did for Fire Relief Green already. Held items to boss important. And then we make them sensible items and only for their ace. Randomize the names and classes with the custom names that we have.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what those are.
I like the idea of, I'll just say Tristan, just because it's still funny, but at the same time bullshit. Fighting baby Pokemon from Cynthia. Percentage level modifier.
10%.
Yep. Ups all the trainer Pokemon by 10%. Wild Pokemon. Area 1-to-1. Everything can be... Yeah. Catch them all. Every random Pokemon chosen to replace an encounter will be one that hasn't been chosen before. Okay.
And you up the wild level by 5%.
Yeah, it's like 6%, but because in 2s. But yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Randomize, yep, and all that's good. TMs, HMs, they can learn random TMs, and they've got random compatibility, but the full HM compatibility that we're never truly stuck.
Yeah.
move tutors, random and complete random compatibility. Don't care about following evolutions. I think it's gonna be really funny if you know, Chimchar can learn Hydro Pump, but when it evolves into Wailord, it can't learn Hydro Pump anymore. Items, random, without even distribution, ban the bad ones. Special shops, random, ban the bad ones, ban the regular shop items.
Yeah.
Keep overpowered ones, because that's part of our thing.
Part of the fun.
Yeah. Don't guarantee evolution items. Well, maybe we guarantee evolution items.
Well, if you guarantee evolution items, then that'll obviously take up the bulk of it then. From what I've tried.
Okay. So we'll keep that one turned off then.
It can have it, it's just if you choose that one, I think it guarantees more and it locks out other stuff.
Yeah. Pickup items. Yeah. Alright, miscellaneous. Everything is the same. National Deck at start. Which is, again, only necessary for Fire with the Green, where in those games, Game Freak said that you can't evolve your Golbat until you beat the Elite Four. And that's not a thing anywhere else. But it's going to be useful for tracking areas that they can catch, as well as we'll see, because this is another thing that I wasn't able to test because obviously it's a very late game. We'll see if this allows us to do post-game, at post-game.
What?
When Tristan and I did this, we had given National Dex at start for all the same reasons. But the game still wanted us to see every Sinnoh Pokemon until before we could actually do stuff in post-game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which also unlocks a lot of other things, like the Reggies, Palkia Dialga, and a lot of things. The only thing that's really new right now is update Rotom appliance typings, and here is where from yesterday I asked you guys to put this like for snap decision. Do we want to do the puzzles and slash maze in the Distortion world, or
how about yes?
Okay. Hey, Jerry, you okay with that?
I voted no, but
Well, Butters.
you're the tiebreaker. Wait, we voted for yes fast distortion or no fast distortion?
Tristan wants to do the Distortion world.
I want to do the Distortion world. You don't. So Butters is deciding. Flip a coin. Tell us what you want.
On one hand, it's visually impressive. On the other hand, it's not fast. I think it'll be fine. We'll keep the Distortion world as it is.
Alright.
Yeah. So that is all of the things that we're doing. And we're gonna go ahead and randomize this. Bum. There we go. And make a log, that way we can look through them at the end.
Alright.
And I'm so glad that I didn't try to like trim down the window here, do any cropping, because that would have fucked everything up. No, instead I'm still streaming. So YouTube, we're gonna pause you and get back in when we're all starting. We'll probably do it. I'll get back in after we like listen to Rowan and what we're naming ourselves.
Oh, were you recording that whole time?
Yeah, I wanted to always record the actual randomizing process. That way YouTube knows step by step what we're doing. Actually, no. Now is a really good time to go over the rules that we've set up. Okay. So this kind of goes along with where was it? I mean, I'm not streaming this right now.
No, I got it ready.
Okay. Anyways, this goes along with wherever it was that we're talking about. Oh yeah, traits. I don't know. No. Yeah, we're not limiting to 3 evolutions because while that would kind of make some sense, no, we've got a point system and stuff, and I'm going to go over that right now. YouTube, you can't see it because all you can see is that, and I don't want to. Well, I guess I can see if this will work. No, Discord's not letting me change windows because Discord's dumb. But oh, okay. Actually, let me try it one more time. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, we have our checkpoints. Heading north from Sandgem Town. That's where we're going to end the video today. And we're all going to stop at the same spot. So after we get our Pokedex, and we do a little bit of running around, maybe we catch some Pokemon on our own before Dawn tells us to. We're not going north of Sandgem Town into Route... What is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's still like in the hundreds because Game Freak can start resetting them until Unova. But we're not doing that, and we're going to start that next week. And then we all have to enter the first and second gyms together, which will maybe be one video, or maybe we'll finish this next week right at the second gym. I could see that happening. I could also see us just not getting that. Either way, these aren't video endings. These are just, we have to do this stuff together. When we enter the Distortion world, we're all doing that together. And then we're doing the 8th gym and the Elite Four all together. Our point system, because we're going to be trying to keep track of points. To instead of like, AJ beat the Elite Four first, AJ's the winner, or AJ, did everything we could first, AJ's the winner. Instead of that, we're doing a point system where, sure, AJ did everything he can first, which is basically like the Golden Snitch. So I guess I should do, that. Or we'll do, okay. We'll have one last one on stream, YouTube, or on recording, where beating the challenge, or beating the race, ending the race. Sure, we'll call it that. Where you just do. At some point, we'll either call it, or if someone's done everything, and that's gonna be worth 6 points. So, whoever beats the gym first gets 3 points. Second place gets 2 points, and first place gets third place gets 1 point. If you do any optional quests, like the Riley side mission, the Labyrinth side mission, and things like that, which we may discuss, or we may put it up to a poll, an internal poll of what counts as a side mission if we're doing stuff like that. But if you complete it, then you get 2 points. If you hatch your in-game given eggs, that's 1 point. You don't have to get them all, but if you do get them, then that's 1 point. if you complete a collection of items, so you get all the flutes, all the choice items, choice band, choice scarf, choice lens, you get an extra point for that. If you, I guess, if you get multiples of it, you'll keep getting another point, because I don't see why not. If you get all of the Arceus plates, you get 3 points for that. If you catch a static encounter, we have to encounter all of them. If you catch your static encounter and don't make it faint, then you get an extra point. We might, unless you guys want to make that like 2 points, but I think 1 point's fine. When you evolve a Pokemon more than twice, you get an extra point each time it evolves after the second. So if you get a 3-stage evolution, and then it evolves into like Infernape on the third one, you get an extra point for that. If it evolves into like Wailmer, into Gabite, into Gibble, into Weedle, into Garchomp, that's like 5 points. If you beat all the trainers on a route, and we should probably set a route that this starts on, because obviously the first one we'd all be getting an extra 4 points for no real reason. You're going to get an extra 4 points. Completing all the trades in the game gets you an extra 4 points. If you have a Pokemon that evolves into a vanilla evolution, if you have a Shroomish that evolves into a Breloom, if you have a Goldeen that evolves into a Seaking, you get 1 point for that evolution, because that's kind of like a pity point, because it's not random. Well, it doesn't feel random. And if you catch a shiny Pokemon, not just encounter one, not just, kill one. If you catch a shiny Pokemon, you get 5 points the first time it happens, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 1 point after that, because at that point you're just like too lucky. And then Golden Snitch, whoever finishes the game, for whatever we're calling that. Again, we're leaving it open-ended here because we don't know how the post game's going to shake up. But to put it in context of Fire Red Leaf Green, whoever beats Mewtwo gets 6 points for doing that. And then at the end, I'll try to keep track of points as they happen somewhere. But in the end, we'll tally up the points and see who won. Debuffs. If someone gets too far ahead, like if AJ and I are for some reason still on Gardenia, and Tristan's fighting Marilyn, then he has to spin a wheel, which I'll set up after Gym 2, probably. Or if he gets like too many story elements ahead or something like that, we'll figure out what too far ahead means as we come to it. But he's gonna spin a wheel that has all of this stuff on it, and he gets 1 debuff. If he gets too far ahead twice, like for example, we're still on Gym 2, and he gets to Gym 4, he has to then spin the wheel 2 times before starting the gym. And you can get 1 of these, and they last until you beat the gym leader. And they will persist outside of the gym if for some reason you feel like you don't want to take on the gym right now. But yeah, this is what we are working with here. Some of the stuff we're going to clean up because some things have to be left open-ended, like ending the race, and some things aren't physically set up quite yet because they won't matter right now.
Yeah, this is very much experimental.
Yeah. On paper, I like what this does. It incentivizes us to go out of our way to do stuff, but it doesn't force us, and it also means that if we get very far behind, then we're not just out. we still have options to do to work with here. So, with all that said, YouTube, I will pause you again while we start platinum. So, see you in a second. All right, YouTube. Now we can finally start this. My crops are off, and I don't know how that's possible.
Were they always off, or?
No.
Did you plant them in the wrong time of the season?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, apparently. Let me just quick fix. They're not off by too much. So I should be able to quickly get this going. Let me also there you go. Okay. Let me be right here, that way I can get the tops done. Go back to the platinum home screen if you can.
I don't think we can.
And you can hit Control R to reset the. You can hit. There you go. Because the top's also off. Okay, so it's that.
Yeah, apparently we can see our mice.
Yes, because those are the styli.
Oh, I need to turn my volume up a little.
I'm keeping mine at 2.
I think mine's at 15. AJ, can you press A? Well, I guess AJ and Tristan. That's good.
It's funny how going from 100 to 15 is less than going from 15 to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Okay. Okay, I think everything's good now. This will probably happen again in the future.
Absolutely will.
YouTube. AJ's on your left, Tristan is on your right, and I am dead center. So, now, let's get into it.
I'm waiting for all of us to be here. Okay.
All right. Huh. This is gonna be a long episode.
Doubt it.
Good.
Hey,
No,
I
no,
got
no.
a Flappy. You got the people's gnat. Actually, I'm gonna move this over real quick. That way I
Yeah,
can
I'm not choosing the female until the 3D games.
myself and not AJ and Tristan. I am a boy. And rivals. AJ was my rival last time? Yes. Yeah, AJ was my rival last time, so AJ is my partner Pokemon this time.
Tristan was my Pokemon, so now he's my rival.
Yes.
And AJ's my rival, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Tristan's winning right now.
Yeah. Really.
Debuff him now.
There, yeah, go ahead, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
All right. Oh man, you got all of them. Weird.
Damn, wait, that's a possibility?
Oh wow, it
Why are
says
you looking at me
proceed
like
without
that?
starter.
You scratched all over my neck when you made
Your
that
debuff
sound.
is proceed
Oh,
without
well,
starter.
that's not my problem.
Damn it, Tristan.
Guys, my foster cat doesn't like when I make loud noises, and he can get over that
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. Is he gonna come into your house and tell you how to live your life?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tristan,
Oh,
get
it's
off
a
my,
cat.
get off my computer, Tristan. What the fuck, dude?
Free world, buddy.
No? This is my house.
Wrong. It's your mom's house.
I'm the man of the house.
Well, then you guys issues in the house.
I hate no instant running.
We
Damn you,
we
Tristan,
can.
why can you run?
We can.
Oh,
run.
right.
We
I forgot which button. There we go.
Ow, Tristan.
How do you run?
Like
Oh,
you
left
normally
trigger.
do. How'd you run in Fire Red Leaf Green?
Left trigger.
What? Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, what?
Oh.
I'm using an 8-bit DOE controller. Fucking shove me out of the way, why don't you?
I'll go ahead and save. Just in case.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start this just in case.
Where's my menu button? There it is.
Yeah, menu button is X for Nintendo
Saving a
controls.
lot of data.
Yeah. You don't get fast saving until Gen 6.
Options. Am I in set style?
Oh yeah, I should do
Text
that too.
Pass.
Not that I'm gonna have a battle yet.
Battle style set.
Damn, it is still saving.
Yeah.
it's gonna take you a second, but
Do I love Pokemon? No. What do you mean I'm not making any sense here, Tristan? Have you listened to yourself recently? You don't make sense. Alright, yeah, I like Pokemon.
hey, maybe let's don't go in the grass.
Okay, that joke's... Oh, sorry, Tristan.
Or how about I lift your legs up and you go in head first like a lawnmower?
No.
Who is this lost, sassy old
Uh-oh.
man?
Uh-oh.
Oh, right, AJ's an hour behind us, so he's in, Twilight instead of...
No!
Alright. I'll go ahead
I
and get
refuse
my
to be in
options.
Twilight if Blade is not in it too.
Battle, set. And then my frame.
Oh, my goodness.
That one.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for you guys to. Okay, he's already done it.
Well, hold on. It's just text screen. We can hold off here.
Alright.
Dum, bum, bum, dum, bum, 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 bum.
Let's see what
All
nonsense we get.
right.
Alright. From left to right. Ooh!
Charmander!
Butterfree!
Damn it, no. Not Clefable.
Vibrava.
Zubat!
Ooh, Ursaring. Okay.
Bagon.
Glaceon!
S tier!
Ooh.
A tier!
Oh, Charmander evolves. Well, Lord's gonna have such high HP.
Yeah, Vibrava and Bagon
Glaceon.
evolve, but they're pretty late and pretty slow
Glace-
evolution.
Glaceon's great, but Zubat has potential.
We
I
literally
think
just
I
went over the tiers.
Yeah. I think I go with
Glaceon.
Butterfree.
Glaceon's an A for me.
I think I go well, Lord.
Alright.
Let's go!
Guys, there's this point system. We need to evolve Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon. I don't think so.
Fuck that tier list.
Yeah. Alright.
So that means for me,
We all
Butter
have that
Glaceon.
same black dot on our screen. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's a just DS emulation, at least for Pokemon games. It's also in
I was like-
Soul Silver.
Tristan is a breeder.
Tristan's a servant for me. Oh, AJ. I'm supposed to be your rival, AJ.
What?
Yeah. Tristan was your rival in Fire Red Leaf Green.
Whoops.
So do I restart? I already saved fuck.
I mean, ooh. Ooh.
Do I go back and re-randomize? Or no, I can actually fuck. Is there a save file I can go back to? Or does this even do that? Save state?
No, you have to make the save states first.
Fuck!
I'd say it doesn't matter because we can't understand, but at the same time,
It's in the spirit.
yeah.
Tristan, what are you doing? Hold on a sec.
What do you think, Tristan? Like, I know that we all
Yeah.
got A and S tier Pokemon as our starters.
Is there not a way for him just to exit out and then?
No, he already
Oh,
saved the
no,
game.
you have to re-randomize. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we could all redo it, I guess.
Hold on. If I hit the sheer cold, then we keep it.
But you're not gonna hit because of the level difference.
Oh shit, you're right. All right. YouTube will be right back.
Ooh.
All right, and I brought YouTube back in. AJ got Numel. I got Gardevoir. What'd you get, Tristan?
Kabuto's.
Kabutops or Kabuto?
Kabutops.
Okay.
I was Monica last time, so I guess this time I'll be Rachel.
What? Okay. His name is Butters,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Tristan is my rival. I am AJ's rival. AJ is Tristan's rival.
Got it. So that means Tristan is my ace.
And don't worry, AJ. Both your letters are capitalized.
Thank you.
AJ is my rival. Okay.
No.
What? No.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to reset mine.
Yeah, because you put in my name.
Yeah.
AJ is mine.
See, I did that. I did that. That way, Tristan knew to use capital letters for AJ.
Because I know he didn't use it for when I was a starter.
Well, yeah, you were my Swampert.
And you just gave me a lowercase j for some reason.
Hey, whoa, it's a Gardevoir, guys. Huh.
Funny that.
I'm not cutting
So
any of this
tiny.
out.
Just do it. in
Okay.
post.
Like when we're right back to the PC level,
Why-
expecting anything different.
Why would I do it in post if I said I'm not cutting it out, Tristan? Where do you think the cutting happens?
Oh. You know.
At the feet.
The fucking legs.
No. My mom has legs.
He still just does not get it.
He's in denial.
What?
All
He's in
right.
denial while being in denial.
Okay. Save. Okay. Save. Saving a lot of data.
A lot of
And yes, I
data.
know
my
it's
ass.
Rachel, not Rachel. There's
What are you talking about?
What
it's
are
a
you talking
spell.
about, dude?
Rachel, my name.
What do you mean?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Hey, Tristan. Sure, come into my house and just fuck up all my stuff. I was watching porn. Why are you at my computer?
You want to see what you're
Uh,
into?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what you were into, dog.
I'm gonna be upset if all of our starters are trash.
I'm gonna laugh. That sounds
I have
pretty
really
funny.
good ones. That's such good ones.
We all had something that was an A or higher
Yeah,
for each of us.
It was so
Wait.
good.
You two had S's, I had an A.
yeah.
If it was Leafeon, it'd be an S. Or close enough. No, I think it would put an A. Fuck. I completely forgot what was my own tier list.
Just as soon as Tristan loads into his zone, I'm going into the loading zone.
I also saved, and that takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I saved right before I talk to these guys.
I'm saving.
I'm gonna save
I'm
again.
saving after because this takes too long. All right. All right.
Ring.
All right. All right.
Alright, briefcase. Oh boy, let's see what not. I actually liked Glaceon. I loved having an early ice type. As funny as that sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Walk faster, dude.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and open the case.
Okay. Ready? Shift 3.
Beldum.
Pidgeotto.
Oh, all right. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3.
Why not?
Rhyperior.
Roselia.
Doduo.
Ponyta. Fuck.
Beldum evolves pretty late. Doduo. I need to look up what level Doduo evolves at.
That's just
28?
off.
See, do I want Roselia or do I want Pidgeotto? I need a stone for Roselia. I gotta go with Pidgeotto.
Yeah. I mean, Pidgeotto evolves. There we go. Evolves at level 36.
Earlier than Ponyta at
And
40. And
Doduo is 31. And I'll just.
Swimmer AJ.
that sounds right.
And then I will look up Skarmory. Well, I'll look up Steel types to see when Beldum evolves. If it's. I mean, if it's before. 20. Okay, I'm going Beldum.
Well, that's not.
Well, it's not sick
Oh.
to take down. Music Major Butters.
Wow.
Well,
Never. Does he have 2 Pokemon?
yeah, important trainers have. Well, do they?
I thought I saw a second Pokemon on him. No,
Nope.
he's got 1.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
I'm
whoa.
scared.
I lost.
I got Aerial Ace! Yes!
Nice.
Oh, he's got Flatter. He's got Flatter. Oh, shit.
Well, that's just. Alright. Alright, Tristan.
Come on, go through. Yes!
King Tristan. I don't think so.
Oh, God, he's an
I-
egotistical
Guys,
bastard.
we have to re-randomize. I don't think this is
Okay. Wow.
Even in your... Well, actually, Butters, it's appropriate if he's in your run to call himself that.
Yeah, he would call himself that. No, I've got Needle Arm. Nice.
I got a stab, so I'm happy. And it's a move that never misses.
Oh, he wants to go to the lake. Let's go to the lake.
You know, I'm also gonna fucking.
I lost. I don't know if you guys saw.
No.
The Shift 3 had Blaze Kick. It burned me. 1-hit KO.
I heard that you liked Blaze Kick.
Tristan, could you stop with the fucking smoke screen? Jesus, dude.
No.
Oh yeah, for YouTube, for the record, my Slacking was able to have the sniper ability. In the
Yeah,
old
that ain't
file.
broken. That's so harsh.
As well as like Leech Life, Jump Kick, Safeguard.
Alright, what's this Pokemon's deal? Spooky Plate.
Ooh, you're on your way to
Oh,
getting
yeah.
3 points.
Oh, it's got Drizzle. Oh no, if I have an enemy that has Thunder, I'm screwed.
For now.
Oh, I got the Earth Plate.
All right. All right. It's mine to not. It's mine to lose.
There's like 30 plates. 20 plates.
Steadfast sucks. Okay.
Pressure,
Oh god.
and he has an antidote. All right. Well,
I can't believe you.
So
Okay.
far my starter's good.
I mean, I got a Beldum with pressure. That's not.
Oh, F tier. Get out of
That's
here.
not the worst thing.
You at least got a good typing.
Yeah. And actually, what is its stats? It's quiet nature,
Eh,
and it's
I think mine
physical attack is more than its special attack, which is good because it's
mine
got
just has bad defense,
Needle
good
Arm
special
and Dragon
defense.
Rush.
Or no, the other way around.
Oh well, Lord. I miss you.
It's you, Glaceon.
I miss my Butterfree that had Sheer Cold.
You couldn't even use it.
Couldn't even use it.
Okay, what Pokemon do I have in my route? Ooh,
Hey, that's a lot of people's
not
favorites.
bad. I'm not catching that. Oh man, Drizzle is both good and bad for me.
I'll do you one better. I'll see what Pokemon's in my Verity.
I'm gonna save that till I get the Pokeballs.
Nah, I'll risk the shiny.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god.
Hi, Kyogre.
Hello there.
Are you beached? Do you need me to push you into the lake?
Ooh, a new Mel.
You okay, buddy? Oh, hail.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh no, Numa has Intimidate.
Okay, so do I have Pokeballs now, or do I get that after the?
You get that when you go above Sandgem.
But you
Gotcha.
can buy them now if you want.
Can.
Oh wait, no, don't you?
No,
Oh, no,
she's just taking you around the town.
Woo!
Yeah, all
he,
two
sir,
buildings of it.
He is taking me around town.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Hey, in my world,
Don't.
he's a she.
Okay, well that seems a little messed up, but. Okay.
All right. Another wild encounter. Finneon. Hi there.
Alright,
I like Luminion.
alright. Luminion was one of those I remember from Stadium.
Okay, let's go see what my.
You mean Battle Revolution?
There's 3, right?
Yeah.
There's 3 here.
So that means Tristan is my starter.
Yes. Ooh, an Enigma Berry.
All right.
Enigma Berry is actually pretty good.
Minin.
Restores HP if I'm hit by a super effective attack. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just put that on Beldum. It's a good thing to do.
Okay. You're the Bidoof.
Starly's also pretty common. You're not really going to be able to say that definitively.
Yeah, you're not gonna really tell who's who.
Nah, 3 in a row, that's Bidoof. It's annoying. It's a Minin. It just
Uh,
fits.
Babe, I got Growlithe on my first route. She's not listening. She doesn't care.
Really?
Okay, now she's listening. Hey, Tristan, you did name your starter, right?
Yeah, I named it Butters.
Okay, good.
See? Go Butters.
I see that. I just have to ask these things. Alright. Finneon, Growlithe.
Okay, anytime you're ready.
Uh-huh.
Show me what my other 2 are.
I hope it's like Plusle.
Skyplate. That's going straight on my Pidgeotto.
Nice.
I'm supercharging this bird.
Ow! Tristan, what the fuck?
Oh,
Good.
bro, watch out where you're going.
I
You're
was
the one that
standing
ran into
still.
him.
Yeah,
Watch out where you're
likely
standing.
story. Likely story, bud.
Yeah, it is a very likely story.
Oh, right.
Ugh,
Ba,
golly.
boom. AJ the Beldum.
Was there an item around here?
Yeah. Right, go left one,
Oh.
and then down one from that flower patch, and press A.
Smoke ball, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Badoo and Minin. Minin.
Slow start Badoo.
Yeah. That's.
Hey, you know, you
Okay.
keep that in your party for a while, get it happy, and that's gonna evolve into like pure power Groudon.
Not even in his dreams.
What's funny is that I don't think Dawn's Pokemon actually get randomized.
Oh! It's equally atrocious.
Well, it may not have slow start.
It might have Thunder though.
I mean, it might not.
It has Aqua Jet. It has Aqua Jet and I have Drizzle out.
Yeah, but it's also fucking.
And
weak.
Spell
Can we get a
tag.
Ooh, Air Slash. Hey, what's your TM27, guys?
Oh, I didn't check.
I'll look in a minute.
Getting rid of submission because fuck that. Tristan,
Oh
you
my
know-
gosh! Cleffa, Minin, and
I'd catch that Cleffa. Keep you
Bug
walking
bite.
around for a while.
Bug bite.
Ooh. What's his power? Check it.
60.
Okay.
Where do you find the TM at? It's down here, right?
You get a TM.
Rowan gave you a TM.
Oh.
There is an item down there, but he gives you the TM for free. It used to be returned.
Faint. That's it. Faint.
That's not bad.
It
There
helps
should be
with the
something here besides
bullshit.
Pichu.
And we'll do 2 paralyzed heals. Because
Power weight. Oh, there's one of the weights.
yeah.
Oh, Ursa Ring.
Nice. I like how you guys are both growing your collections. Tristan's going wide, AJ's going vertical. And
Oh no! Fuck that! It's got Sandstream. Fuck that.
I've got
Well, this one has.
I got heal powder and an antidote. And a Enigma berry. Enigma what, dude?
I'm gonna wait for an Ursa Ring that doesn't have Sandstream because I'm not waiting through all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's Bidoof, Starly. Is there one more Pokemon on this
Yeah.
route?
Shinx.
Shinx is already here?
Yeah.
I thought it was the next route.
Nope. You can catch Shinx as early as this. Also, Tristan,
Alright.
yeah, Tristan, you got. I guess there you go.
I
Rameco.
do not want to catch any of these.
I'm trying to find one that doesn't have a goddamn stream.
Finneon.
Fuck.
Finneon evolves pretty late, doesn't it?
Relatively, I think 30.
That's pretty late
How
compared to being a first Pokemon to catch.
How many different Pokemon are at the lake? Just one?
2, Starly,
two.
and Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Finny evolves at level 31.
Off by
Wait,
one.
But it was a...
Yeah, I'm not.
That means there's 4 Pokemon here?
What?
Oh no, wait, we chose area 1 to 1, so Starly and Bidoof are different at the lake than they are around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I need to see what my other one here is.
Finally, one
Also,
that isn't.
if we did Global 1-to-1, it would be 3 Pokemon. Starly, Bidoof, and Shinx. Ooh, Totodile.
Camouflaging.
So I have one more chance at a decent Pokemon.
I found one. Let's see if I can catch it at all.
Alright. AJ, you're
Let's
gonna
go.
kill this Totodile? Nope, let's go. Let's go.
Yes! Got one.
And do I catch a Totodile? Well, not with my Premier Ball, unfortunately. Draco Meteor!
Uh-oh.
Call it Burn.
Alright, I guess we'll go with the regular Pokeball.
See what Burn's deal is. Quirky. Okay.
Oh,
Aftermath.
buddy.
That's decent. Oh god, I had Destiny Bond. Bug Buzz and Night Slash. So it's decent. You know what? I'll take it.
That's level 6.
I hope I can take this Totodile.
I'm worried Pidgeotto's gonna level up too fast though.
Yeah, that's why. Let's see.
Well, I need a
Use
second.
Barrier again. I'll try another Dragon Rush. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay, there's Kyogre, who I'm going to use for level farming, I think. That's probably my best move here with I'll toss one Pokeball.
Ooh, that's a good one!
Yeah.
Compared to the other 4. It has
Yeah,
slow
okay.
start.
What?
It has slow start.
How do you know?
It said it's getting off to a slow start or something like that.
Oh.
Well, then it's not a good one.
Meteor Mash, New
I'm
Meld,
still gonna catch
Intimidate.
it. I have to have something, you know?
I would have gone with a Budu over that. Also, you could have just looked for another Mischievous that doesn't have slow start.
Yeah, they all have two abilities.
Oh.
That's why I was going through different Ursa rings.
Yeah.
That's... Yep. Deal!
All right. I think this is my
Dang,
last
that's good
Pokemon
XP.
trying to do Kyogre.
Oh, you
I know you're an
Maggie.
Ice type now.
All right, Maggie, what's your deal? Docile. I like it. Stench.
Okay, this one does not have slow start.
Oh, but you have TM36.
So don't crit. and
Extreme
catch-
speed.
Nice.
And Tristan can learn it.
Even nice.
Did you get that from a wild mon?
Yeah.
I would like a Totodile, please.
But I'm gonna keep Scratch right now because I need the low damage right now.
Yeah, you need the
No.
high DP.
What?
Absolutely,
Don't do
I'm absolutely
that.
certain I'm not gonna catch you. So I'm just gonna level up from you.
Come on, Totodile.
Let's go burn.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, alright, welcome to the team.
Ursaring was the terror in the last game for me.
Yeah. Stanley was mine. Oh, AJ, don't crit on a Totodile.
I can't help it.
Come on, man. Do you not want a Totodile as your teammate?
It might become better than me.
But I'm still gonna use you.
It's an ego thing, man. It doesn't have to make sense.
Okay.
Alright. I caught a Numel with Intimidate.
Nice.
Rain Dash. Oh, that's not bad. Recovers HP in the rain.
Mog.
Okay, I'll
You mean
toss
rain
one
fish.
Pokeball at you.
Go Horn. Fury swaps and power swap. Okay.
That's what I thought.
Got an Intimidate. And another Extreme Speed.
Okay, alright. Not bad, not great. Maybe I still catch up a do.
AJ can get more Pokeballs now.
Yeah, I instantly found the farming method. Even without my thief. Ooh!
Ooh.
You I want to
Nice.
take.
Alright, we will use Eruption.
Hydro Cannon. You will be my wall. You have Giga Drain too?
I didn't know they made a second one.
How long are we gonna be doing this before we all agree to line up?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Just a few more minutes.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna use all my Pokeballs. Slash catch this Totodile. And then that'll be good for me. Man, I hope I catch this Totodile. Come on, dude.
Okay, I have no way of damaging this thing without killing it, so I'm just gonna throw a ball.
That's my feeling too.
Fuck!
Well, let me try another Eruption. Don't crit.
Dark Void? Oh.
Don't crit.
That's your edgy
Thank
boys meme.
Thank you. Alright.
Fuck! It's got double slap!
On.
Quit slapping Tristan. Actually, no, keep slapping Tristan. Just don't kill him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I care about your health and
I
safety.
feel like
to
I
a
should get a
extent.
say in that.
I respect your health and safety up to the point that the law allows me
Alright,
to.
well, AJ is becoming
Maybe-
level 9.
maybe ask if I want to be considered like a masochist or something. You know, don't just assume.
When you're playing with us.
Court ordered. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. Even without it, you're in for the long haul.
Sleep.
All right, AJ, you're level 9.
Fuck! Okay, I'm just gonna kill it. It's taking too much. Then again, it is a Dusclops. One more.
Yeah.
Ouchie? Not ouchie.
Okay, I have to kill it now. It's starting to irritate me. Recycle? No wonder I don't want you now. We don't do that shit here.
I think, yeah, I recycle paper, glass, and aluminum in my house.
I recycle flesh, but that's more on the Earth's duty.
That's just decorative for masks and stuff.
Though it is getting that time of year where keeping it around is more decorative.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Sunspore. That's good. If
Are you heading up,
I
Butters?
wanna catch
Yeah, I'm
something.
gonna save right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a few more Pokeballs first.
I wish I could.
Oh yeah, I spent all my money.
I want to keep some, but now that I have a farming method, I want to keep just enough.
Don't you do it? Okay. Well, you know what? Screw this. I'm out.
The- Tristan slamming those Xbox buttons. Yo, AJ, you cheating?
Oh, sorry.
Bro's over here trying to get
I
ahead
forgot
of
I
the
was
game.
mean. I thought I was Tristan for a second. Never. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you for thinking that you were Tristan.
I know it's
Okay.
the worst thing ever. I used to think going off a bridge was worse, but clearly not.
And yeah, there you go, Tristan. Get with the program.
And he keeps mistaking like the key
X
item
and Y.
with the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every Pokemon game we've played, my X and Y, A and B are inverted, and this one,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it the right way, and it just, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, now it's right, but now we're messed up.
That's why I want to get you guys 8-bit Do controllers like I have, because literally I got this to play with Tristan just so I wouldn't be fucking up the controls.
It's fine. I'll get used to it.
Or I'm gonna convert them back and just, it's okay.
Yeah. This episode actually didn't end up being too much longer than a normal one, but there's a lot more fluff at the beginning of it than we normally would have.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Well, not just that, but like the tier lists and stuff.
Oh yeah.
YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. And, well, some of us had better starts than others. Some of us have more Pokemon than others. And some of us have... They're starting their item collections now more than others are. I'm not going to name any names, though. Excuse me. But thank you for being here. Oh my god, so much burping right now. Before I die, we will see you guys next week where we start doing actual gameplay stuff for the entire video and not just shooting the shit before the video. Also, there you go. Palkia and Dialga and Shaman may switch positions on the screen here. But that is for next week, and I will see you then, YouTube. Bye.